Welcome back, everybody. This is part 4. So let's go. So anyway, where I left off on the previous video, I completed peak number 1, and now we're on peak number 2. And unfortunately, I don't know. I'm looking at this now, and I don't think I saved when I did it. So a lot of the stuff I got on peak 1 is gone. So I'll end up doing that anyway when I do a cleanup of everything later on. But yeah, we're on peak 2, and of course we'll be doing the freestyle parts first in this video. So we're going for all the freestyle medals, and I'm going to try to get gold if possible. At least the minimum will be silver. I would say for the last 2 though, which is the competition and the whole mountain slide down, basically I would probably just medal and then go to the next one. But anyway, so we're on what is called Style Mile. That's the slope style competition, and let's go. This actually was pretty tough my first few go around. It's just weird too because I don't remember this stage too much back when I played this like 20 something years ago. But I don't know why I don't really remember it. Only thing I really remember was that peak 2 and peak 3, their slopes were brutal. I just remember they were really difficult. They were fun, but they were just, I don't know, they were just really tough. So I already know, like on this playthrough, of course, like I said before, the format that I wanted to do for doing these recordings is I wanted to just do my best run, because there's so many runs that you have to go through. Like you might have to do a first heat and a second heat, and then like a possible qualifying round and all that stuff. I didn't want to do all that. I just wanted to share the results and how I played it. So there were a lot of videos that I recorded. I think this session, to be honest with you, when I recorded it, took about, let me see, almost 3 hours of just repeating and retrying, because there would be an instance where, hey, I might do really good on the first run, but the second run I crash every time. Or I just miss the amount and I know that I'm not going to get a medal. There were a few times where I just didn't qualify, and I was playing like my best and I just couldn't do it. But it's all a part of being a casual gamer. That's how it works sometimes. I'm not an elite player, so I can't get 8 million points with each go around. But hey, it's all part of the ride, so share it with me. But anyway, yeah. So for these, I just try to get my best scores, and when I got the medals, then I put it on there and just continue to the next event. So yeah, these are all the slope style competitions. I would say for this part, there's always a slope style, the run like how I'm doing right here, and then there's a big air where you have to do a bunch of big jumps and get a bunch of points in a certain amount of time. And then there's the half pipes, the competition. You're just doing that for a certain amount of time and then it's over. So yeah, so see for this one, you see I got a silver medal, I got second place. I tried this, I think I did about 6 full runs, and then I got silver. So I just was like, you know what? I'll just go to the next one. The big air ones, I had a lot of trouble with too, at least for the peak 2, just doing them over. And here's this section right here, I just want to do a quick run and just, change the Legos outfit, boost up some attributes. I'm not going to make you guys sit through all that. So boom, 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 boom. Upgraded everything that I needed to so I can have some better stats, some faster spins, more tricks and stuff, so I can actually complete it, because I actually did this run before I did that, and I had a lot of trouble with it. So hopefully this gives me the edge I need in order to get the points that I need. I think the big air jump to this section was the section where I actually had to keep doing restarts because it's so short. You don't really get a lot of space to do much. So there were a lot of times where I just missed maybe the first jump, or I didn't get enough points to get my Uber, so I just had to just restart it. But this was pretty much my best one. And yeah, I'm glad. That was these are really, they're getting really tough. But I'm still enjoying it. But it's, yeah, you gotta really put together a good run. So we got schizophrenia. Schizophrenia was the super pipe. That's what it was called. It's for the super pipe competitions. You're just going up both sides and just doing as many tricks as you can, and then completing the run. And this one I messed up on a few times too because I would try to do a super Uber, and I guess my stats aren't high enough yet to where I can't really do a really close landing because I'll just miss it, and then that slows you down and messes up your momentum. It'll put you at a weird angle when you land, so you can't go right back up, and it kind of could mess the run up. There were even a few times where I just landed weird, and then I landed on the other, the two side super pipes, and then I was really thrown out. It was just so confusing, just trying to do that over and over again. But then I finally got it. It took about maybe, I would say, 4 or 5 tries, because I would see what I mean, like right there. That happened a lot, and it just messed my runs up. Like my first heat, I would have a lot of points, and the second one would be really bad, wouldn't qualify, or maybe got a bronze or something like that, and it just pretty much jams it up. But that's all part of the game, but it can be a bit frustrating, especially trying to just get the highest medal I can. Yeah, I had some trouble with it, but then I finally got it, and it was all good. I was able to move on. So, and then on top of that, you got to work on with the timer, and then on top of that, it's slowly moving you towards the exit. So if you want to get a lot of points, you just got to really pay attention to your surroundings so that you don't end up sliding down there, and then you can't slide back up. But yeah, this one all set, cool. Got the gold. That was good. I like the little celebrations that they give you too. She probably needs a jacket or something, a hat. Maybe I should have equipped it with that. But the Spider-Man shit. Well, not, I wouldn't say Spider-Man, but oh hey, this guy, he needs a hat. I don't understand why these people are on this mountain and they barely have clothes. It's like -18, -19 degrees. I've been in those temperatures before. It's not fun. You don't wear what they're wearing. But anyway, okay, so this is the one-on-one section where I have to go up against Nate one-on-one, do a certain amount of tricks before I get down to the bottom of the mountain on peak 2. And this one was actually fun. But one thing that I did notice, this stage got really serious really quick. It's not like the first peak, because the first peak is small. It's way more dangerous. It's way steeper. Look, you can see the difference. If you go back to my previous video and you watch, it looks way less dangerous. And this one looks like actually dangerous. Like if you fall, yeah, you could probably die up there. Like even though you could probably die up on the other mountain, this one just looks way more dangerous. It's actually actively snowing up there. It just looks like, it just gives you that appearance that this is more dangerous. Like, be careful. And that's where I do a segue into the other SSX games, because I personally thought, like I said before in my previous videos too, my favorite SSX game was actually SSX on Tour, but for different reasons. Mainly I would say because of gameplay, but even though SSX on Tour came out after SSX 3, I thought SSX3 had the superior graphics. Like it looks way better. But also I had SSX on PS3, and that one really flew under the radar for a lot of people. But it brings me back to what I was saying about how this game looks like. It can look more intimidating and dangerous depending on where you are. That game took it to a whole different level. It had stages where you had to have certain equipment in order to complete the stages because it's so dangerous, like oxygen tanks and stuff. Like it was crazy. Like they tried to make it more realistic. Maybe that might have turned some people off, but I thought that was really cool. So if I can, I might do a playthrough in that game as well, because I would like to go back and revisit that and play that. All the SSX games, to be honest, are awesome. I hope that one day they do revive that franchise, because I would definitely play another installment. The characters, they got like had a pretty big fan base. Like I remember Adam Warren, he did some of the artwork for it. I'm like, man, don't give up on this game. I keep dying, but don't give up on this, because it's like that's one thing that I remember playing that game Steep, and as soon as I played it, I was like, wow, this reminded me of SSX, but it just didn't have that same essence. Some games just don't have it, but this one is, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I hope that they do bring that back. So meanwhile, back on the mountain, up against Nate. I'm actually losing right now because I'm trying to catch up to him, but I keep forgetting that this is a slopestyle competition. So I don't have to race him. I just need to beat his score. So I try to lock in after I smash into that tree. I hit a lot of trees, a lot of rocks, a lot of chasms, a lot of just look at the graphics. Look at that. That is so much fun. This is a fun game. Like, I hate to sound like that old person, but they don't make them like they used to. Look at this. That's crazy. That's crazy. I beat him. Cool. That was awesome. Okay, so doing a little boost in my stats real quick, because I know right after this is the last competition, and that's the jam. That's going from top to the bottom of the mountain, the longest part of the game, and I'm about to get started. 350,000 points at the bottom of the mountain isn't too bad, especially if I go past the slopestyle part and just do tricks there. Goodness gracious, you can hear animals out here. I'm glad that I'm going there, so I don't have to worry about them. But I love the graphics on this game. It just feels cold up there. It is awesome. Yeah, see, this game is awesome. You can hear it in the sound effects. You can hear the rocks slamming into the snow. You can hear how cold the air feels. It would be funny if your snowboarder actually made clips based on how cold it is up there and how dangerous. I don't know, they just talk to themselves. Get it together. Like, come on, like, no, how about it's freezing up there and it's scary and dangerous, and it's a good chance that you could really get hurt up there, but it's all arcadey fun, so it's all good. But yeah, let me try to do a little bit more concentrating on this. Yeah, I'm loving this. Like, the game just speeding up depending on how fast you're going down the mountain. Everything just flows smoothly like this. Man, more people have to play this. Snowboard enthusiasts already recommend this. Like this is awesome gaming right here. And I'm having a blast. Yeah, this is awesome.
That spoiled a perfect day.
These type of games I really do love because you get into a groove with it and you just get lost into it. But that's one of the things about being a gamer that's just so much fun. Just finding that game that you just really enjoy and just getting into down the mountain. Just getting into the groove of it and just having a blast, man. This is awesome. Well, yeah, like I said before, I highly recommend it. So much fun, arcadey, snowboard action. It's top-notch graphics. The gameplay is, man, please either remake these, do a remaster, port them over, please do something. Do like a collection or something. Because I know a lot of people, their favorite SSX game, a lot of people love the SSX Tricky. I wasn't really a huge fan of it. My two favorites were this one and On Tour. And I'm sure a collection, a lot of people would definitely appreciate a collection of this. SSX Tricky, SSX3, SSX On Tour, and then the SSX for PS3 version. That would just be enough right there. Like, it's awesome. Okay, so I'm realizing I'm actually seriously lacking in points. I'm almost to 200,000. I need 350, but it is taking me to the slope style, so I should be okay with this first run because this run is actually long. These the ones where you have to go all the way down the mountain to the bottom from the peak that you start. They are long, but I should be good though. This shouldn't be a problem. Matter of fact, I think well no, I'm almost at 200,000. I can do a couple tricks and get there. But I just got to go through this path in order to get to the actual competition area. And look how dangerous this is. Goodness gracious. Yeah, I definitely feel like how Ledger said. When you get into a groove in this game, you just look onto the side, you see you got like a few 100,000 points for not doing much. That's how you know when you're doing pretty well in the game. Funny thing is, they make the game slightly easier for you because you can do the board manuals in the snow. But for some reason, since I've been like coming back to play this game, I have not been taking advantage of doing that. And I remember years ago just being able to master that and get millions of points. I can't do that anymore for some reason. I'm just like, what did I lose my powers or something? I don't know. But I'm just trying to still just try to at least just win. So I'm getting just barely enough points, but even though I'm not as good as I used to be when I was younger playing this game, it's like I'm having more fun, I guess, just playing it instead of just being like so laser focused in it like how I used to be. Ah, see, good. I almost got 350. Almost there. But I know that the track is almost done too, so I gotta be careful. Okay, so boom, there we go. I'm all set. See how easy peasy, no big deezy. Well, yeah, I'm having so much fun playing this. Like, this is awesome. Let's finish this big. Alright, there we go. Just the basics, you know. Almost 400,000, no big deal. No, I'm joking. I really struggle. But either way, I had fun. So, okay, cool. So I got it. And they gave me some awards too. Cool. So I can just use that for when I go to the races. Because that's what's going to be next. I'm going to be doing the race parts and then trying to get the medals. So, oh, also Peak 3 is open, but I'm not going there yet. Next one is just going to be the races, and then, you know, like I did before, I'm going to be doing the free ride and getting medals there. So, cool. All set. So, next video will be all set. So, thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned. Super soon. It's coming.